Hey. Whoa. Hey. Nobody's in here yet, so I will get started. Whoever pops in first, go ahead and give that like. Make sure that the volume is all good. It's all good. Okay, what's up, guys? What's good? All right, what's up? I know it's been a while, right? It's been a while since I have sat down and have a nice little chat with you guys. What's going on? Hey. All right, let me acknowledge some of you guys right quick. Let me acknowledge you. The Music Trucker, what's up? I know it's blurry. Shape World, what's going on? John Clifton, as always. Trey Davis, what's up? Sweet Beard, what's going on? Wayne, long time no. Yes it has been a long time. I know. I'm going to try and come on a little bit more for you guys, man. I missed you. You know, I've been beating myself up about this live thing. I mean, you know, it's like every YouTuber that I have seen, all they do is just go live and just ramble on and ramble, and I didn't want to do all of that. I pretty much want to come on with an idea on what I want to do, but I figured that I just say, hey, I'll just run with it right quick. You know, I have a nice little Q&A with you guys right quick. So let's start. Let's see. Trey Davis, hey, what's going on with you? Man, I've been chilling, been doing good, you know, working, of course, you know, running, editing my videos and stuff like that. What else been up with me? Been home a few times. It's blurry. How come it's blurry? There you go. Been home a few times. All that good stuff. Let's see. Music. Snowy Wisconsin. Yes it is. It's snowing up here. I'm here at the receiver. Right here up in Wisconsin. Let's see. I'm not due to back up into a dock until 11:30 tonight, and I've been here since 11:30 this morning. Trey Davis, long time no here. Yeah, like I said before, I'm going to try and come on a little bit more now so that you guys can hang out with me. Let's see. Cool Breeze Trucking, what's up? Hey, everything's good, my man. Everything's good. Let's see. Wayne, where you been? Well, I've been here, as you guys seen on my YouTube. You know, I've been here. I just haven't been coming live. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, this live thing is like a love-hate. See, it just froze on me. It just froze on me. All right, where did we stop at? All right, where did we stop at? All right, we stop here. Victor, hello G, how's it going? Hey, it's going real good, Victor, man. How's it going with you? Let me know what's going on with you. Trey Davis, miss you. Hey, I miss you too, man. I mean, like I said, I want to come on here and get good with my subscribers and let you guys know that I'm still here. I'm still doing the damn thing. John Clifton, how's the new truck? Well, the new truck, all right? At first I was in a white International. Unfortunately, I had a mishap up in Minnesota. Videos posted if you want to check it out. Talked with my fleet manager, talked with safety, got everything covered, everything was together, and they put me in a new truck. So actually I'm in a 2018 International LT. Got the amenities. I mean, same thing that I had in the white one. This was APU, digital display. Nothing changed between that. So yeah, I'm feeling the new truck. Sweet beard, but it's cool. Oh, sweet bread. Oh, sweet bread. My fault. My fault. I didn't mean to butcher your name, man. My bad. All right, get another Pro Star. Nah, trucker. Nah, music. I'm loving the LT, man. Loving the LT. So I'm not leaving with that. Shape World, Cool Breeze Trucking. Oh, she gave you an emoji. Where you at? I'm up here. I don't know the name of this place. Let me see. What's the name of this place? Kellogg's Company, I guess. No, Circ Company. Circ Company Inc. Here in Madison, Wisconsin. So that's where I'm at right now. I usually get live because I'm bored at the shippers and receivers. Same here. Like I said, I've been here since 11 o'clock. I went to the mall right quick, got me a couple of hats, got this new, what's this? Milwaukee Bucks joint. Got me a new Scully. Let me see, I hung out up in there. Then I went over to Red Lobster and got my lobster on. Anthony, do you know any companies that have any incentives for military vets? I want to say just about the majority of them that's out here. I know U.S. Express is one of them. J&R Schugel is another. There's a couple others. None that comes to mind right quick. But there's a few that has incentives for military vets. K Shui, new subscriber here. Post them videos, OG. Hey, I will keep it up, man. I will keep it up. I got one. Actually, I got one rendering right now as we speak. That will be posted on Monday. I'm talking in that video. I'm talking about an Uber driver that refused to get out of this man's car. So I'm talking about that. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because I used to be an Uber driver back in the day, and I got some Uber horror stories. So that's why I decided to make a video about that. Wayne, how's your mom? She is funny. Thank you very much, man. She's good. She's good. Today she went to choir practice today. She just called me up, let me know that she's at choir practice. Also to let me know, her and my son both called me up to let me know that it's a snowstorm coming in Cleveland. So I told both of them to be careful and to be safe. Let's see, Trey Davis. I saw your Thanksgiving Day video. Much to your family members. I'm thinking you want to say much love to your family members, but I get the gist of it, Trey Davis. Thank you very much. And you want to know something? Let me tell you something about that Thanksgiving Day video. I wasn't going to do a Thanksgiving Day video because I was with the family, but I decided to do one because I was thinking about the truckers out there, the truckers that wasn't with their families. And I said to myself that, you know, let me make a video to let them know that if nobody's thinking about them, I'm thinking about them. You know, just want them to know that, you know, to be safe out there and that somebody is actually thinking about them. Because without us, without them, we wouldn't even have Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even have Thanksgiving. Also, another story with that, my company seen that video. I had so many emails and so many phone calls from people from corporate. My recruiter called me, And a couple of other people called me to say, hey, that was a real nice thing that you did on the video. And thank you very much for what you said about J&R Schugel. And I was like, well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Could probably give me a little incentive on that if you're watching, by the way. Let's see. Mario Kenworth. I need some information on US Express. I'm 20 now, but I'll be 21 next August. Oh man. US Express. I want to say one. I probably just want to say this one, maybe two nice things about US Express. Number one, is a good company to start off with. All right, I'm not going to call it a starter company, because every company that you start with is a starter company. So I'm not going to call it a starter company. What I am going to call it is a good company to start off with. But it's also a company that you don't want to finish with either. You see what I'm saying? But I'm only giving that from my opinion. If you decide to go with US Express, then you got to make it your own. You see what I'm saying? So I guess what I'm saying is, you know, don't just you know, make your decision based on my opinion, you know, because what I like and dislike about US Express isn't the same with a person that maybe been there 10, 15, 20 years and what they likes and dislike with US Express. Because I could say, you know, US Express is this, US Express is that, but then another guy could turn around and say, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. So if you decide to go there, make it your own. All right, make it your own. That's what you do. All right, Terrence R. How's the new truck? Well, I just mentioned how's the new. I said I like it. I like it very much. Great turning reference. Let's see, Terrence R. What's the difference between the new International and the older International? Well, actually, there's no difference. The difference between the LT that I got right now and the Pro Star that I had is the dashboard. The dashboard is a little bit more, it's a little bit more comfortable, it's a little bit more nicer, a little bit more spacious. The transmission, the automatic transmission on the Pro Star was on the bottom of the dashboard. Now it's on the side of the steering wheel. Let me see what else. The mirrors outside on the Pro Star had lighted mirrors on the back side of it. The LT doesn't. But there's a lot of differences between the two. All right, trucker, what you got for me? You only an hour from Dukalak, where I live. Man, we could have. If I knew that, we probably could have met up. All right, sweet bread. How's your video? Hey, your videos made me not only be lazy when I go into trucking. Hold on. Oh, your videos made me to not be lazy when I go into trucking and to be a safe driver. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that comment, man. Look, when I made a video about US Express made me kind of lazy, which it did in a sense. All right, when I was with US Express, I had everything on a mobile app, so I didn't have to pretty much do too much when I went into a shipper or a receiver. Like if I went into a shipper, I would, you know, take my phone with me. Everything would be in the mobile app. The dispatch, the load number, the time, and all that good stuff. J&R Schugel don't have an app, all right? So everything comes through on the Qualcomm. So I would have to literally write everything down, the destination, the name of the place, the pickup number, the destination number, all that good stuff, the trailer, you know, all that good stuff. So I had to start writing that stuff down, which is very good, because you know, it keeps me on my toes. You know, keeps me on my toes. I can keep track of all my dispatches. I can keep track of all my miles I drove. You know, all that good stuff. So if you're in trucking, definitely, you know, even if the company have an app or something like that, still write the stuff down, you know, so that you could keep track of it for yourself. Let's see. Sweet. All I see I need to get is a dash cam. Yeah, you should get a dash cam. When you come into trucking, there's two things. When you get your own truck, if you know, coming from your trainer, two things I suggest you get right off the bat. The first one is a Ram McNally, and the second one is a dash cam. All right. A lot of these truckers, a lot of old school truckers will tell you, oh man, forget a dash cam. Why would you want not a dash cam, I'm sorry. Forget a GPS. Nobody don't want to F with a GPS. You know, GPS is this, GPS is that. No. I have a GPS. I got the Ram McNally TND 730. It never got me into any trouble. And even if it did get me in trouble, I was still able to pull up Google Maps and still was able to pinpoint where I needed to go and where I needed to be. The Ram McNally, I'm not going to say it's just as good as the Atlas, because I do have one, but the Ram McNally GPS comes with a built-in Atlas that'll tell you what number to go to in the book if you have to go to the book to see what's going on. But I'm not telling you not to have an Atlas. Definitely get one, because that will tell you where the low clearances are and the low, you know, nose. It will tell you where the clearances are, and it'll tell you what streets, restricted streets, and all that good stuff. So definitely get one. But like I say, must have a GPS, preferably a Ram McNally. All right, let's see. D Woods, what's up, homie? What's going on, D Woods? How you doing, man? All right, the music trucker. The storm came from Wisconsin and Minnesota. Yeah, it's a storm. It's still going on now. It's still going on now. It's slowed down a little bit, but it's going on now. Trey Davis, does any other time that you have been sitting paid? That is a long ass time to be there at Madison, Wisconsin. Yes, Trey Davis, it is a long ass time, but I'll tell you what happened. I was on my way to Ohio. I had a load from Minnesota going to Ohio. So I was on my way to Ohio, but I get a call this morning from my fleet manager, and he says, hey, Sean, I need you real bad, man. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to do me a favor. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Well, the one truck driver had a family emergency, and she needs to get to Ohio, but she got a load that's due in Wisconsin tonight, but she couldn't sit to drop the load because she got to get home. See, the truck driver, her father's sick. She said something about him having heart problems, and she wanted to hurry up and get home. And I can understand that. I understood that right off the rip. I mean, who am I to say no? You know, you're a fellow truck driver, you needed help, you need to get home to your family, and I understand that. So I told my fleet manager, I said, yeah, man, I'm good, I'll go ahead and do it. When I got here this morning, I thought that I can get unloaded when I got here. Nope, that wasn't the case. She told me that I gotta check in at 9:30, so it's 8:30 right now. So I got maybe about another hour or so. Unfortunately, I couldn't drop it at that time, but yeah, I do get paid. I get detention pay. Fortunately, let me see. I might not have to fight with my fleet manager over this. What I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and SATCOM them tomorrow to make sure that I do get paid detention for this. So let's see. All right, Terrence, do the automatics still shift like a manual? Which do you prefer to drive? All right, the automatics don't shift like a manual. All right, in my opinion. You know, some guys gonna tell you yeah it does, and some guys will tell you no it don't. Some automatics don't shift like a manual. I mean, with a manual you got more control over the truck than you do with an automatic. My preference, definitely an automatic. I can drive both of them though, but definitely an automatic. I prefer an automatic. Now, going up mountains and all that other stuff, then yeah, definitely a manual. All right, let's see. Trucker, just so you know, J&R Schugel crawl comms, most came from Roll. Yeah, you know, J&R Schugel actually just changed over to E-Logs about 2 years ago. So yeah, they just changed over from that. And you know the mandate goes into effect tomorrow, so my Qualcomm will probably be updating tonight. All right, trucker, get the road atlas when the GPS don't work. Of course, but that's why you come with a backup plan, because I do have, I'm being sneaky right now. I do have another GPS. So in case this one goes on the fritz, I can go ahead and keep it rolling. Sweetbread, let's talk about drive time. I think I can do 8 hours, but that's just me. How many hours can you drive? Well, long time ago when I started, I could do a straight 8. I could literally drive a straight 8 before I take my 30-minute break. But I stopped doing that because I wanted to get out and move around. You know, if you sit on your ass for a long period of time, you start to, you know, your body starts to talk to you and tell you like, yo, dude, you got to get up and move, man. You know, just sitting here, shit ain't gonna work. So yeah, I drive for maybe like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. I will make it to a truck stop and then, you know, get out, walk around, you know, get the kinks out, and then get back in and start back driving. Let's see. Big Duggar, what's up, man? How do you like in the new truck? Like I said before, I like the new truck. I like it. D Woods, not much on my 10-hour break for tonight. Well, actually I'm on my 10-hour now, so, but I already got my pre-plan set, so I really don't have to, being that I've been up all day, I know I'm not going to drive overnight after my 10-hour is up. So I won't, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive to the next place. The next place is like 15 minutes from here, so I could drive down the street right quick and get set up in that place. before tomorrow morning. Did you do a repower? Yeah, that's what it was this morning. It was a repower. Do you get paid extras on repowers? No, unfortunately not, but I am getting something extra for doing this favor. Automatic transmission is a city truck. Definitely. Automatic transmission is for cities. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, automatics is for cities. All right, let's see. My New York to Japan. Hello, hope you stay warm. Cold here in New York. I can imagine. I can imagine it's cold up in New York. It's supposed to be a snowstorm coming that way. Trucker. Let's see. Back in 2017, I drove 11 straight. Dude, how could you drive 11 straight without taking the 30 minute? I mean, it's possible. I mean, I can drive straight if it was in my own car, but in the truck, you definitely got to get out. Terrence R, let's see. Oh, 2017. I mean, 2007. Oh, okay. I'm thinking that must have been before the mandates, right? All right, let's see. Terrence R, you get more loads, miles running reefer or a dry van? I want to put it like this. And I can only compare the two because I only been at two places. I only been at U.S. Express and I only been here at J&R Schugel. U.S. Express, it was dry-van. In the beginning, I was getting miles with U.S. Express. I was getting miles. I was getting about 28 to 3,000 miles a week. Unfortunately, it started going downhill. Okay, it was getting bullshit. It was this bullshit after bullshit, layover after layover, and it was to the point that I was only getting like 23 to 26 miles a week. Now, the paychecks was still good because I had the safety bonus incentive, which bumped it up to, let me see, which bumped it up to like 43 cents a mile. So it was good. Here, when I got here at J&R Schugel, I went with the Midwest region, regional, and this particular route or region or run, I should say, or lane is not for a run hard type of person like myself. For two reasons. Number one, there's a lot of waiting with reefers. Like now, for example, I've been here since 11 o'clock and my load don't deliver until 11:30 tonight. So it's a lot of waiting. But I am averaging about between 25 to 29 miles a week. But with the incentives that I get about 45 plus. Yeah, I think I get about 45 plus cents a mile with the incentives, with all the incentives that I'm getting. I get incentives for the safe driving, the fuel, and the mileage, and the no idling incentive. So I get a lot of incentives. All right, so let's see. All right, sweet bread. So tell me, as a trucker, how to drive at night and watch the trailer at night. Night driving, I really don't like night driving, but I gotta do what I gotta do to get the load to where it needs to be. I don't like overnight driving. And what I mean by overnight driving, I don't like starting like at 12 midnight and drive till first thing in the morning. I usually start at like maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock when it's still nighttime, and then drive towards the morning. Night driving to me is cautious driving. All right, it's, you know, it's a lot less traffic, but still is still some issues. You know, you can go into tunnel vision, you know, when you on the highway, especially if you keep your head straight and not on a swivel. You got to constantly move your eyes, move your head. You got to constantly have your mind going while driving at night, because if you don't, then that fatigue will set in, your eyes start to sway, then you start going into micro sleep. And what I mean by micro sleep is you'll be driving, but your mind will turn off for a minute, and then you try to catch it and turn it back on. So you definitely got to keep your head on a swivel, and I don't want to say be distracted, but have the radio on for some distraction, or let the window down and let that cold hit you so you can stay up. Driving the trailer, same thing. When you're driving, you can drive, and I'm talking about all through the day, not just at night. You can drive the trailer. The tractor. Tractor's easy to drive. You drive that like you drive your car. It's all about driving that big box behind you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that it stays in its lane. You got to make sure that it's not swaying. You got to make sure that you got control over the trailer when you driving. All right, that's what it's all about, trailer driving. All right, everybody that's in here, I really do appreciate that you guys are in here with me. Thank you. If I'm still coming in good, you know, give me them lights, let me know. Shape World, what is better pay, dollars? Oh, okay, I see you, girl. Okay, percentage or miles? I don't know, Shape. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know about that one. I haven't gotten paid percentage. You know, at the two companies that I've been with, they're both been cent per mile. So I really haven't got percentage. Some guys say they prefer percentage over cent per mile, and then there's other guys that prefer cent per mile over percentage. I mean, if you get a good load that's paying what, $1,000, and I'm just using the low end, 20% of that $1,000 is like 200. You know what I'm saying? Like 200. So I'm just using the low end of that. All right. So it might be more, you know, but I'm just using the low end. Some people prefer, you know, getting that percentage pay. But me, I to be honest with you, I really don't know, because I've been driving cent per mile since I've been in the game. Let's see, trucker, Shape, I'm on a percentage to do 2 loads, make $1,800 a week. All right, thank you, Music, for answering that question, man. I really do appreciate it. All right, try miles. Would you say try mile pay right now? Zaddy at Music Trucker Bandit. Okay. I drive 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. then sleep. No traffic, less stress. Yeah. The best thing about driving at night is what Music Trucker just said. It's less stress. It really is. It's less stress, less congestion. If you got a load that's due like in the next like the next morning or something like that, and you can drive overnight, then do that, and you know, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. But like I said, just make sure you keep your head on a swivel. All right, Terrence, which is the best truck you drove so far? The International, baby. The International. So far, and this is my opinion, all right? This is my opinion. So far, the International. I only drove 4 trucks in my career. I drove the Volvo, which is the Cadillac of trucks, all right? I drove the Cascadia, I drove the Kenworth, and now I'm in the International. So far, being the one that I drove the most, so far it's the International. Volvo coming in a distant second. All right, trust Staples. Percentage is good if you get good percentage. Exactly. I mean, if you get like, let's say 100%, let's say you get like maybe 30, 40, hell, even 50%, that's good. Steve Lott, greetings from Denver today. What's up, Steve Lott? Welcome to the show. I really appreciate it, man. And if you can hear me good, make sure you give me that like, man. I really do appreciate it. All right, Bandit. We get 78% on expedited reefer. There you go. See what I'm saying? My man, I'm glad my man Bandit is in here with me, especially answering the questions about these percentage runs. Thank you very much, Bandit, man. I really do appreciate it. Tyrus Staple, depending on the load, CPM might be better than percentage. Yeah, it might. It might. But like I said, I only ran CPM, so let's see. Tyrus here is 1.16 over 500 miles CPM. All right, Steve Lott, love the high beams at night. Let's also not forget the drunks that come out at night. Yeah, the high beams, man. You know, when you turn, you know, when you want to get over, and you know, the truck drivers call themselves being nice, but you know, it really do. You know, when you look and they hitting the high beams and try to flash you over, you know, really messing with you, and for the floor, I mean, and for the four-wheelers that be driving with their high beams on, really messes with you. All right, Dakota Hayes, what's up from Jefferson, Ohio at Loves? What's up, Dakota? Up in Jeffersonville. I was just there about a couple of days back at Jeffersonville, man. Up in my hometown, Ohio. Thank you for joining me, man. I really do appreciate it. If you can hear me good, hit that like button. All right, Steve Lott. You got that light second I got here. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, let's see. Music, Shape World, Music Bandit. For sure. You know, that's why I'm glad he's in here. Like I said, he can answer the percentage questions that I couldn't answer. So for sure, if I could give him a like, I would have hit that like button for him too. Travis said, Shape World 15. Who you pulling for now? Yeah, that's a good question, Shape. A few videos ago, you said you had some issues with your company. So are you still with I think Swift, I think, if not, who you pulling for now? That's Swift owner operator. Oh, okay, so you still with Swift. Okay. All right, you still with Swift. So have you made up your mind yet as far as what you're gonna do in the future? Is you gonna stay with them, or you're gonna move on to another company? Let's see. Dakota Hay, truck caught on fire here beside me earlier. Luckily the driver got out safe. Oh man, did you get a picture of that? Nah. I'm hoping that the driver got out safe. There was another fire, truck fire on a video that I just seen. I think it was Little Dog's video that he just put up, that he posted, a truck fire. Let's see. Terrence R. Was U.S. Express mostly drop and hook? For the most part, yeah. But it's a lot of live loads. If you ever get any TS loads from U.S. Express, you can best believe it's going to be a live load, and it's going to be for the next day. TS is Tractor Supply, by the way. If you get a lot of Tractor Supply loads from them, it's going to be live load. I mean, going to be live loads from them. But for the most part, it is drop and hook. Let's see. Camo 25. What's up from Grossbeck, Texas? What's up, man? Home of the chopped and screw. What's going on? If you up in here, you can hear me real good, make sure you hit that like button, man. What's going on with you tonight? All right, Shape World changing in January. That's what's up, man. So January, where we going? Where we going in January, Shape? Where we going? All right, Bandit. I leave Swift and come here, yo. All right, where you gonna go, Shape? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know what. All right, Sweet Bread. What are ways to not do a rollover? Drive. I don't want to sound condescending or nothing like that, but drive like you got some sense, dude. All right, drive like you got some sense. Make sure you watch your corners when you come around, like when you get off the highway and you coming off the off ramp. Make sure you watch your corners. Again, that's where driving the trailer comes into play. All right, make sure you round in the corners far enough to make sure that you can make your turn off the highway and onto the street, so that your trailer won't catch anything in the back. But definitely make sure you pay attention to what you're doing as far as driving. And like I said, I don't want you to think that I was coming at you condescending by saying what I said, but that goes to everybody. Pay attention to what you're doing while you're driving. All right. Steve Lott, I'm pulling for John's Word Tanker. I'm loving this company, not missing England at all. I don't think not too many people is missing England right now, dude. If you seen my episode of Make the Call episode to CR England, the recruiters there, they was nice and they answered some of the questions, but a lot of guys that commented afterwards that worked it for CR England, yeah, they not feeling CR England at all. Shape World, Roadrunner or JB Hunt, but still researching since given okay to take my truck elsewhere. All right, that's good. That's good, Shape. I'm glad to hear that you're able to take your truck to wherever you need to go to make sure that you get the money that you're looking for. I heard Roadrunner was a good company, though. I heard Roadrunner was a good company. Dakota Hayes, I make plenty of money. Company driving for Taylor Express, and I'm home every weekend. That's good, man. It's the same thing with me. I can with the region that I run, the Midwest region that I'm running, I'm home every weekend also, but I choose not to go home every weekend. I choose to go home like every other weekend. But yeah, I'm making, like I said before, I'm making good money with all my incentives. Omar, I used to hate it when U.S. Express bothered me about making the Tractor Supply loads on time. Oh my God, you is not the only one. They will give you the load, and they would do these phone calls, these I forgot what they call it, but they will call you up and then they'll go over, verbal calls. They call it verbal. They'll send you a message and say, we have to do a verbal on your load. They'll do it on Tractor Supply, they'll do it on Home Depot, they'll do it on FedEx, and a couple of other loads that they do it on. But yeah, they'll call you up and be like, yeah, you got to make sure that it's this on time, and it's the load weighs this much, blah blah blah. And I used to hate that. Another thing that I hate too is they will call you and bother you so much, especially over the SATCOM. I mean, they'll test you for the littlest stuff, man. They're just like, they'll test you like, where are you? Are you gonna make it there on time? What's you know, if, ands, or buts? You know what I'm saying? And I used to hate that. With the company I'm with now, they don't bother me at all. They give me my load, I'm on my way, I get here, bam. Don't bother me at all. The only time my fleet manager bothers me is when he sets me up with a pre-plan. That's it. All right, Staples. I heard Roadrunner is good, but you have to find the lane that works for you. 74% at Roadrunner. That's a good percentage right there. Which division? Exactly. That's good money. I just said that. Eric Jones Show. What it is, homie? Haven't been on in a minute. You still enjoying J&R Schugel? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You see this? You see this smile on my face? Yes. I still enjoy J&R Schugel. Hope to make this my last and final stop in my trucking career. All right, let's see. PJ, I can't pronounce your last name. Hi. What's going on? Hit that like button while you in here. All right, do you know JBG Travels? I don't know him personally, but I am a subscriber. I do like his channel. All right, let's say. All right, Eric, steer clear of molasses valley transport, bottom feeders as far as pay. Yeah, I heard they wasn't cool, but that's on actually next year. That's on my list of people to call for next year. All right, Sweetbread, I see you in the I see in your truck you use 2 dash cams for left and right. Do it. Yeah, I got my center dash cam. I got my phone, which captures everything on the left. My center dash cam, of course, captures everything in the center. And then I got another dash cam over in the far right that captures everything on the right. All right, let's see. Steve Scott, England talks a good game. You should call John's Ruhr. I'm happy here. Yeah, they did. A lot of people told me that they do. They do. All right, music. J&R Schugel is so lax. I forget to call when I have an issue. You know, right? I mean, I'm not saying I don't have issues. I mean, I have a few, but you know, like I said, they don't bother me. They don't bother me at all. As long as I do what I'm supposed to do as far as getting the load here, they don't bother me. They don't bother me at all. All right, let's see. Do J&R do regional? Yes, Eric, they does. They have 2. I want to say 3, but 2. They got the region that I'm on, which is Midwest. It goes from Minnesota to Ohio and a little bit into Pennsylvania. And the Southwest region which goes from the Carolinas down through Atlanta, and a little bit of Texas. They also have dedicated in Chicago, Toma, and New Orleans. All right, I can't type regional. I got it, man. I knew what you was saying. I like, let's see, Harold Buckley. I like your content, bro. Thank you very much. What I just say, Harold? Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. All right, Music Trucker. If you in a Southeast regional, yeah, they have Southeast regional down here. Well, let's see. It is 9 o'clock, gang. So I am about to shut it down. It's been a pleasure rocking out with you guys. I really do appreciate all the lights. I appreciate all the views. I appreciate everybody that stopped in and hollered at me. I am going to start making this a regular thing. I want to say maybe once a week, maybe twice a week or something like that. See if, you know, put it in the comments what you guys think I should come on. Should I do once a week, twice a week? What's a good day for everybody? You know, what's a good time for everybody? And give this chat room a name, man. Give it a name. You know, like Lockout Gang or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, thank you. What is it? 52 minutes? Oh, I've been on there for a hot minute. All right, hold on. Everybody stand by at the same time. Hold on. All right. Shape World, good night, G-Stop. Thank you, Shape World. I will definitely get a good night's sleep. Make sure, hey, like I said before, make sure you keep that phone, you know, not landscape. I mean, not profile. Keep it landscape so we can see all of you. All right, deuces. Have a great night and a safe trip. Thank you, Eric. Music Trucker. Been sitting long enough. Hard to talk. I know, man, but it's trucking, right? Beautiful. Hey, Michelle. How you doing? I hope you was in here. If you was, make sure you give me a like. Steve Light, have a good night. Thank you. Sweet Bread, thanks a lot for answering my questions. For sure, man. For sure. If you have any, listen, if you guys have any questions or just want to get at me, the best way to get at me is on my Instagram. That's the best way to get at me. Other way, of course, is in the YouTube comments and some in Facebook. Let's see. Been replying to your posts in J&R Schugel Lounge. Oh, for sure, man. Drive safe. Thank you. Steve Lott, do it the way you want to. You're doing good. Thank you, man. And Camo, take care. Be careful on the road. All right, everybody, that is it for this episode of Lockout Men Live. So please join me again, which I will come on again. All right. New video will be posted Monday by noon. So make sure you guys check that out. The finale of the Make the Call video will be sometime later between now and the end of the month. So look for that. Get at me on Instagram, definitely. Leave comments below in the comment section. And if you're not a subscriber and you're new to my channel, hey, consider subscribing and hit that notification. Let you know when I come on and rock out with you guys. Later. Hit this button right here.